The Jeep Compass 2021 retains the automatic headlamps, electronic park brake. It is now available with new LED reflector and projector headlamps with distinctive DRLs and new LED tail lamps. As I mentioned before, safety and security are of prime importance to us, and the Jeep Compass 2021 comes with over 50 safety and security features. It is equipped with 6 airbags, electronic stability control, panic brake assist, brake lock differential, ready alert braking, rainy brake support, electronic roll mitigation, hill hold, hill descent control, select terrain 4x4 capability, and the list goes on. The Compass has always had a great road presence, and now it is more modern, sharper looking, that leaves an indelible impression. There are numerous other features like the 360-degree camera system that gives you an all-around view and eliminates all blind spots, the cruise control and the auto hold feature to reduce foot fatigue at signals and ties to the past. Every new Jeep branded vehicle resembles the older one in many ways. Whether it is the 7-slot grille, trapezoidal wheel arches, the typical Jeep silhouette.
We really wanted to push the boundaries of the interior space and create something that was wide, opening, inviting to the customers. Either from a driver's or from a passenger's perspective, when you get in the interior, the first thing you'll notice is the accented mid-bolster that moves all the way across the instrument panel. It is supported by metal accent underneath that wraps up around the edges and comes through the HVAC controls on the left and right side of the instrument panel. All of this is done to create width and spaciousness in the interior, and it really accentuates the use of technology and the combination of that with all of the great materials that we put in there. Looking at the interior from different perspectives, you'll see that the console is also very different. We've raised it to add the functionality of it, bring much more storage and usability to our customers, and to really improve the experience overall. 3 of the main points that we wanted to touch on in this new interior was the precision craftsmanship, the functionality and comfort, and the premium technology. As we move through all of those elements, we didn't forget about the little things. All of the exquisite details that we put into the interior really make it come through and make it feel more luxurious. All of the details have a repeating motif that repeats throughout the interior and creates a subconscious cohesiveness for the customer. As you sit in the space, you can enjoy all of the little details, the fluting around the starter button, for example, the detailing on the edge of the vents. All of these little details go into creating what we feel is a masterpiece. The mid-bolster is beautifully stitched and is framed by a metal accent that runs the full width of the instrument panel. The switches underneath have been modernized and add functionality right at the touch of a button. As we harmonize the interior throughout, there's a repeating motif of fluting, almost like a striped pattern that is in the vents. It's on the upper part of the instrument panel, and it's on the knobs. So all of the touch points have a similar feel, and the grip makes it easier for customers to use. We tailored the interior to feel more comfortable, but also more functional. And there's a lot that goes into that. For example, the integrated premium console really brings a whole new level of functionality. We more than doubled the storage in the center console by lifting it and creating a more premium experience. The expanded front cubby space has enough room for expanded storage and a wireless charger for your phone. The updated select terrain is done in a more digital way with a toggle, which has a more modern feel and is just below the electric park brake. One of the great additions to the interior is the all-new 10.25 digital cluster. We've got over 24 content screens in there, which Vince will take you through in more detail. And we also added a 10.1-inch high-definition display that's powerful, easy to use, and personalized with Uconnect 5. The way the screen floats above the mid-bolster really adds an openness and airiness to the interior. The controls are right at your fingertips, and the mid-bolster slices through and creates a feeling of warmth and width to the interior. To accentuate all of the other modern touches, we've also redesigned the steering wheel to give a more modern appeal. The Jeep badge now sits in a beautifully horizontal field that's surrounded by chrome. The switches are updated and have a more modern. The technology is seamlessly integrated. It isn't just tacked on, but it's beautifully integrated into the interior. The center display waterfalls down into a bank of switches, easy for customer use and reachability. And that sits right inside the center of the mid-bolster that stretches across the instrument panel. We've also cleverly used modularity to create personality with the interior. The way the instrument panel is broken up allows us to accent the mid-bolster with different colors, giving new personality to each price class. All of the elements in the interior come together beautifully. The mid-bolster is really the star of the show, which stretches the full length of the instrument panel, and that sits proud of the slim vents that are sort of tucked away under the shadow of the brow. All of that moving behind the center display and then rolling into the 10.25 full digital cluster. All of this is beautifully designed and organized in a way that will enhance the customer experience, bring a touch of class and luxury to the segment,